Hello, today I'm going to show you how to take your used beat up patio furniture and make it look like new. As you can see, this chair and ottoman on the left have seen better days. We're going to clean them up, get them painted, and make them look like new again. Patio furniture is supposed to stay outside, so it gets rusted and faded pretty quickly. We've had these chairs and ottomans for probably about 20 years, and you can tell they're in pretty rough shape. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to take the one on the left and make it look like the one on the right, and it's probably not as hard as you might think. So here's what we'll need: some pliers, a set of Allen wrenches, some sanding pads, a screwdriver, a dust brush, a wet rag, and some paint. We're using a spray paint that's a primer and a paint, both in one. You could replace your cushions, but they're very expensive, like you might as well buy new chairs. Once you have the cushions off, it'll give you access to all the parts of the chair and ottoman that you have to prep. Next, I'm going to take one of our sanding pads and sand all the surfaces of the chairs that are going to need to be painted. When you do this, it creates a lot of dust that stays on the surface. Well, paint doesn't stick to the dust, so you need to wipe that off with a wet rag. Since all the screws that hold these things together are exposed right now, I'm going to take this opportunity to tighten them all. Normally, I don't recommend tightening the crap out of anything, but in this case, it's okay. This threaded leveling pad is in the bottom front feet of the chair. You can twist this to make sure that the chair stays level and doesn't wobble. No one likes a wobbly chair. Now the chair's all prepped and ready to go. It's time for the paint. Like I said before, we're using a paint and primer all in one. This paint primes the surface and coats it all in one step. And it's a pretty good color too. This is really the fun part, making it look like new again. When you're spray painting like this, you should keep the can moving at all times, and just go over it several times with light coats. If you hover over the same place for too long, you may end up with big runny spots. I don't know about you, but I don't think runny spots look very good. And by the way, it's always good to have a matching kitty to help out too. I was able to make short work of that ottoman, especially with the kitty's help. Now I'm onto the chair. The important thing here is you want to keep the can moving like I said before, and you need to spray all the different parts and pieces from different angles to ensure that it gets covered everywhere. I let the paint on the top of the chair dry for about an hour. Now I've turned the chair over and I'm coating the bottom surfaces as well. Now that the paint's all dry, I can replace the cushions. The tops of the cushions are all weather worn, just like the chairs were, so I'm going to turn them over and put the less worn out parts of the cushions on the top. The same goes for the chair back. You can see the button on the front doesn't look so good. The one on the back looks better. This ottoman cushion's in real bad shape, so I'm just going to turn that over and look, it's like new again. This project costs about $10 and takes about 2 hours. Considering how expensive patio furniture is, I'd say it's probably worth it. If you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, please consider subscribing. Also, you can support my work on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/tsgmultimedia for more information. Thanks for watching, and make it a great day.